solution, Senator Chuck Schumer can't actually handle it. He can't demand exactly why he wants to maintain the failed status quo on healthcare, right? Now you see where this is going, because historically, the Democrat argument was Republicans want to maintain a broken healthcare system. We want to fix it, right? But the broken healthcare system of 2025 is a Democrat one. Now Republicans are the ones saying, we actually want to fix it. Why are you trying to defend the insurance companies, Chuck Schumer, right? Why are you trying to keep the status quo of high healthcare costs on basically everyone? And take a look at what happens next the moment that Trump has injected this idea into the hive mind, essentially, of the Republican Party.
Have you put forward a proposal that we can read that you referenced in your speech, where it says a clean continuing resolution with the extension of the ACA Biden COVID credits?
Yes, as we spoke yesterday.
So there is
I will not be interrupted.
No, my question is there a proposal in writing that we can read?
There is a proposal that is very simple. First, you haven't put your proposed ACA, fix to the ACA, the new one, which Leader Thune has spoken about on the floor, so we can't give you a counter in writing, but it's very simple.
So you don't have a proposal in writing, Chuck Schumer. Now, the reason Republicans don't is because we just came up with it today, okay? You guys, for, what, how long has it gone now? 40 days? Something like that? I've been saying you're shutting down the government over Obamacare tax credits, and you don't even, now 40 whatever days into this, you still don't have a plan in writing in terms of what you actually want? Brilliant, guys. We look at the Democrat Party for you. It's really astonishing to watch.
Because we have two sentences we would add to any proposal, which would extend the ACA benefits for 1 year. That's all, plain and simple. And the leader can put that in his proposal on opening up the government.
Yeah, and we repeat as we said yesterday, why do they want to only extend it for 1 year? It sounds so moderate, right? No, it's because they know in October 2026, those 20 million Americans who benefit from the subsidies are going to get a letter or increase, and then guess what? With midterms, the Republicans' health care, blah, blah, blah. So obviously Republicans are not going to accept that. They're very smart for not falling for this garbage. Okay, it's not a moderate solution. It's actually the worst possible one. And now Democrats, we broke their brain because we're presenting a much better solution to Obamacare.
So it doesn't need a vote. It can't be blocked by anybody. It's the right thing to do.
It does still have no income caps, so people who make $1 million, $2, $3 million a year.
As he said, if he would have listened to my speech yesterday, once we pass the 1 year fix, so people right now aren't in difficulty, we would sit and negotiate that. The leader has said he won't negotiate before. We're willing to negotiate once the credits are extended, plain and simple. And we made that in our proposal yesterday.
So for 1 year, people making millions of dollars would still receive these COVID-era subsidies?
The bottom line is the senator from Ohio ignores that 99% of people, you want to hurt people making $10,000, $50,000, $90,000 and hold this up? We can fix what the gentleman said in a negotiation, but don't have people who are every day being hurt by paying thousands of dollars more that they can't afford. I know that the senator from Ohio cares about the billionaires. We care about average working people.
Like you guys literally, right, are defending subsidies for big insurance companies. If you care about the working people, why don't you want to put the money in the hands of the working people? Actually, then the working people can freaking use the money. No, instead you're subsidizing corporate socialism, which, by the way, you know how we know it's failed, right? You know how we know the subsidies did not bring down the costs that the insurance companies are selling to the American people? Because the cost of insurance, yes, we know, went up. So clearly your subsidies backfired in the very way they were intended to work. Again, and if you don't believe me, it's that very basic concept of supply and demand and what happens when the demand curve shifts right, okay? Chuck Schumer, you went to school, did you? Right? I don't know.
I yield the floor.
So just to be clear, Mr. President,
And he just walks
so just
off.
to be clear, what you heard from the minority leader was the following. I just want to recap it for those who might miss. Number one, he acknowledged that the Democrats have actually not put forward a written proposal that people could look at. Number two, he acknowledged that his plan would be to allow millionaires, let me just say that clearly, people making millions of dollars would receive Biden-era COVID Obamacare subsidies. You heard that right. No income cap. I was going to ask him before he stormed out of the room, because evidently he doesn't want to hear any opposing views or actually engage in meaningful negotiation. He would have heard me ask the next question, Madam President, which is, would he continue $0 premiums, which we know for a fact have enormous levels of fraud? If he had stayed, I would have asked him a third question. Does he want these monies to go directly to insurance companies? Let me repeat that,
Yes.
Madam President, because I don't think the American people have been told the truth here. This money does not go to people on Obamacare. This is a check written for the federal government to the wealthiest insurance companies on the planet. He wants no income caps, millionaires getting COVID subsidies. He wants $0 premiums that are filled with fraud, and he wants to enrich insurance.
And this is what I feel bad about, my African American brothers and sisters who don't take time to just listen to somebody simple like me with the mere mortals, because I'm not talking. We're sitting here, listening to what's actually going on, and you're seeing it in real time. But then one of these politicians will get on the news network and say something, and everybody start propagating everything they said. When you can sit right here, you can be at Capitol Hill, and you can hear the House, you can hear the Senate, you can hear the House of Representatives, you can hear everybody speaking, and you can hear him go like you see Schumer. He walked off the stage after he said what he said. The guy was finna, go back and forth with him, whatever. He said what he said and walked off because he knew it didn't make no sense. But what I'm saying is, we have all these African-American people that's going against each other. Everybody's taking things out on Donald Trump. You don't see Donald Trump nowhere in there. How could you think what's going on and be responsible for Donald Trump, even if it was bad, when there's a vote? You got the Senate and the House votes. Can't no one man control anything. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. But what's going on, you're taking on Donald Trump because it's his administration. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense.
Chuck Schumer walk off the floor because he can't handle the truth. He doesn't want people to see that. He doesn't have a response. Because all this talk about the billionaires, the Republicans want to benefit the billionaires. What do you think Obamacare was designed to help? It certainly doesn't help people, because everyone's health insurance is more expensive, actually. But who are you subsidizing while raising the cost of health insurance? What is the government giving money to? It's not the people, so that way they can have money in their pocket to pay for their own health insurance, right? A subsidy that would actually go to the people. Maybe it's not the best idea long term, but hey, that's what Trump is saying in the short term temporarily to do. No, they want to continue corporate socialism for the insurance companies. Many such cases, by the way, right? So-called party of the working class, yeah, totally. It's not like Obama surrendered to the medical industrial complex a million freaking times when he was writing Obamacare. No, certainly not. We're the working
Chuck
we
Schumer.
want to save your health care. Oh, what health care? What health care are you saving, Democrats?
Right.
You mean
Chuck
the one
Schumer,
that
he just walked off
in
the
the
thing
past
and said
decade
what he
for
said.
basically every American has gotten more expensive.
And then you got people in the hood running around supporting these people, and you looking at it. They saying one thing, but you looking at it yourself. All you got to do is go and look.
Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section
Yeah.
down below. Do you think that Trump's